Hello everybody, my name's Alexander McCauley, and this is Faces of Truth, where we attempt to help you, or American citizens, think again for themselves. Recently we have seen Congress, executive bodies, the judiciary dramatically overstepping their constitutional bounds. We can't exactly hold them to their constitutional bounds without understanding what those constitutional bounds are. So today I'm going to be reading from the Constitution of the United States, Article 1, Section 8, which is the job description of the legislature. The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, excises, and pay the debts, and provide for the common defense and general welfare of the United States, but all duties, imposts, excises shall be uniform throughout the United States. To borrow money on the credit of the United States, to regulate commerce with foreign nations and among the several states and with the Indian tribes, to establish an uniform rule of naturalization and uniform laws on the subject of bankruptcies throughout the United States. To coin money, regulate the value thereof and of the foreign coin, and fix standards of weights and measures. To provide for the punishment of counterfeit and securities and counterfeiting the securities and current coin of the United States. To establish post offices and post roads. To promote the progress of science and useful arts by securing for a limited time to the authors and inventors exclusive rights to their respective writings and discoveries. To constitute tribunals inferior to the Supreme Court to define and punish piracies and felonies committed on the high seas and offenses against the laws of nations. To declare war, grant letters of marque and reprisal, and make rules concerning captures on land and sea and water. To raise and support armies, but to no appropriation of money to that use shall be for longer than 2 years, a longer term than 2 years. To provide and maintain a navy, to make rules governing and regulating for government and regulation of the military forces. To provide for calling forth the militia, executing the law, to execute the laws of the Union, suppress insurrection and repel invasions. To provide for organizing, arming, and disciplining the militia for governing such part of them that as may be employed in the service of the United States, reserving to the states, respectively, the appointment of the officers and the authorities of training the militia according to the discipline prescribed by Congress, to exercise exclusive legislation in all cases whatsoever over such district, not to exceed 10 miles square, as may by session particular states and acceptance of Congress become the seat of the government of the United States and exercise like authority over all places purchased by the consent of the legislature of these states, in which the same shall be for erection of forts, magazines, arsenals, dockyards, and other needful buildings, and to make all laws which shall be necessary and proper for carrying into execution for the foregoing powers, and all other powers vested by this Constitution in the government of the United States or in any part of or in any department or officer thereof. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this presentation, please like, subscribe, and share. Also leave a comment. Make sure to activate the bell so every time I post you get a notification. Thank you for watching. See you next week. This is Alexander McCauley with Faces of Truth signing off.